What's going on, you guys? Mr. Benny1235 here again, back for a new discography review. Let's do some fucking Gorillaz videos, people. It's been way too long. We've got to talk about the greatest band on the planet, don't we? Come on, I mean, seriously. I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I feel really bad about that, but, you know, here's to a fresh new start, right? I've been gone for a while, been enjoying the new place. But now, it's time to get back to business. Let's do some fucking YouTube videos, okay? I want to come back. I'll never be able to stop doing this. I've gotten too addicted to it. It always stays on my mind, even when I go those long periods without doing any videos. I always think about it, and it makes me just want to come back and do more. So, fuck it. I'm going to throw all caution to the wind and just do whatever the fuck I feel like doing. And for right now, we're going to talk about Gorillaz for the next few videos, because I could go on and on and on about Gorillaz to you guys. So let's do a discography review. Maybe have some top 15 videos, maybe have some top album tracks or top D-sides tracks or whatever the fuck we want to do. Let's do some Gorillaz videos. Leave some suggestions for me. You know what? Comment below this video. Tell me something you want me to do involving Gorillaz. I'll fucking do it. I have the knowledge to do this type of stuff with Gorillaz, and I can fucking do it. So comment below. Let's fucking do this thing. Gorillaz. The debut album. Oh yeah. Now everybody knows this album came out in 2001. This was kind of a new project that Jamie and Damon started together. Damon had just released Blur's album 13 in 1999. He went off, got with Jamie Hewlett. They were watching MTV. They saw a whole bunch of manufactured pop crap. They saw a bunch of things that were kind of music industry sounding to them, like it sounded like something that doesn't deserve to be mainstream, and they didn't like that, so they decided to go off and create their own little cartoon band that shows mainstream success, but at the same time allowed them to do whatever the fuck they wanted to do, which I think what made Gorillaz so great is that right there. They weren't under control of anybody. They could do whatever the fuck they wanted. That's why I think this album right here actually sold more albums than any Blur record. Surprisingly, I bet you guys didn't know that. Yeah, Gorillaz' debut album sold a whole lot more than any Blur album, and I really like that. I mean, like, I love Blur. I fucking love Blur. I could tell you guys a whole lot of shit about Blur too. Damon Albarn is my fucking hero, okay, seriously. But, yeah, this is really awesome. The debut album from Gorillaz starts on the epic little song Rehash. Rehash is this more acoustic type song, kind of has a whole lot of playful sitars going in the background with it, with some really cute vocals and some really cool lyrics. It's the moneyest stuff, it's the moneyest stuff. That line repeats a whole lot in this song. But the beat on it, the really hip-hop drum beats on this thing, really make it a standout track, and especially a great one to start the album on. The next track is 5-4. This one goes into Gorillaz' more rock category. I really like the lyrics on this song too. She turned my dad on. It sounds really kind of, what? But at the same time, the melody of this song and everything about it is just wonderful. Love this song. And then the first ever single to come from the Gorillaz. Not the first song ever, but the first single. Tomorrow Comes Today. I love this song. The melodica, the drum beats on it, it sounds really dreamy. It's a really cool song. It's really chill. That's the thing about this album. It's really dub heavy, and it's really easy to kind of relax to. Take the next song, for example, New Genius. This one here is a really underrated Gorillaz song in my opinion, which I think has some really good lyrics and a really kind of creepy vibe to it. I love this song. I love the next song, Clint Eastwood. Obviously, I'm not going to go into detail about Clint Eastwood because you guys have heard too much about it. It's simply called Clint Eastwood just because of the harmonica part in it that sounds like a Western. That's the only reason it's called Clint Eastwood, but you know how epically awesome it is, the really kind of reggae-influenced rhythm that it has on it. It's a great song. Wonderful. You guys know it, I know it. Let's just move on. To the song Man Research. This one here is another really creepy one and a really slow one from Gorillaz. I love listening to this song at night. It really just gives off that really cool little dark nighttime feel to it. That's what I love it so much about it. And I also really like the la 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 yeah. I always picture in my head Noodle doing that part. It's just this cool little thing that I have. When I listen to Gorillaz, I picture each of the band members having their parts just because of what Damon's voice sounds like. I know that might be weird to some people, and everybody has their own thing going on, but Gorillaz are a cartoon band, so you can really put whatever moniker you want on the characters. Hell, if you can imagine Murdoch singing a song in Gorillaz, do it. You know, that's the fun part of this band. You can do it. You can do whatever the hell you want. Then the next song, Punk. Track number 7. I love this song. It's a quick little punk rock melody that goes back to something that maybe something kind of like the Ramones would do. It's just really quick and to the point and gets the job done, and it's really cool. It mixes it up a little bit with all the tracks in here that sound really dub influenced. And the next epic little gem is Soundcheck Gravity. I really love the beginning of this song with the acoustic guitar, and then of course those epic turntables come in, and then the epic dark sounding strings on this song. Ugh, I love it. It sounds so big and so full. It feels like it's just drowning you, and I love that feeling of it. Especially when you listen to it on headphones. It feels like you're being taken away to a new world. Then the next song, Double Bass, is probably one of my least favorite tracks on this album, just because I find it to be kind of repetitive and I get kind of tired of it near the end. But I really do like the little part from Damon in the middle of the song. And the next song, Rock the House. This was another single off this album that a whole lot of you guys know. I really picture Russell rapping to this. Like, I think his voice matches the cartoon character. So, whatever, it's just another thing that I do. Then the next song, 19 through 2000, track 11. You guys know this song too. I'm really impartial to the Soul Child remix of this song more than I am the original because I think it makes it more exciting and more danceable. But the original is just as catchy on its own. I really love the lyrics on this song, Get the Cool Shoe Shine. The music video is pretty funny as well. And the next song is Latin Simone, the Spanish version. I really am partial to the version on G-Sides, the English one, because simply I can sing along to it. But both versions are really good. I really like the melody of this song, the really Cuban feel that it has to it. Latin Simone is a really great song. If you can speak Spanish, I would recommend you go check this song out, because I think you'll really enjoy it. The next song is Starshine, and I find this one to be a really underrated Gorillaz song. Let me show you guys something. I can actually play this on guitar. Let me So yeah, that's Starshine. It's epic. It's awesome. The next song is Slow Country. I really like the wind sound effects that open up this song, and then it goes into this Can't stand your loneliness. I love the lyrics on this song, simply to say. I also really like the keyboard, or piano part on this song, which leads into the last song of the album, M1A1, which is again another good rocker from Gorillaz. Hello! Is there anyone there? The intro to the song goes on a tiny bit too long for me, but once it kicks in, man, it fucking kicks. I love this song. It's one of the biggest rock songs that Gorillaz have, in my opinion. I fucking love it. It closes out the album on a really cool crashing note. Now, if you own the American version like me, the album's not over yet. But those 15 songs right there made up the standard edition of the album in most places. But for some reason, the American version actually has a few B-sides and remixes on it. Track number 16 is Dracula, and this is one of my favorite B-sides from Gorillaz. It's really bass heavy. I really love the sound on this song. It's just really chill, and some people would say it's probably a really good weed smoking song. But I don't think you need that for this song. I think it gets you high enough. It kind of sends you off into another place listening to this song. I really love the sound effects on it. It's just creepy cool. Love Dracula. It's a great song. Then the next song, Left Hand Suzuki Method. I love Noodle's vocals on this. I love the really kind of old style saloon, western saloon sounding pianos and string sections on here. And I really love the Chinese instruments that they got going on. Left Hand Suzuki Method is just a really epic, crazy, weird song. I love this. I talked about it a little bit in my Gorillaz Experimentals Styles video that I did a long time ago. Left Hand Suzuki Method is a great song. And then the last two tracks are the 19 through 2000 Soul Child remix and then the Clint Eastwood Ed Case refix. Both of these songs are really good remixes. The Ed Case refix is one that I don't play a whole lot, but when I listen to it, I can really get into it. It's just a sped-up version of Clint Eastwood with a new rap on it, and it really kicks. I love this song. So technically, that's the last song for my version. So yeah, check this album out, you guys. If you haven't listened to Gorillaz before, get their debut album, see what you think of them, then you can move on to fucking whatever, Demon Days if you want. You'll probably skip over G-Sides because you're not going to listen to the B-Sides album. I know you're not. It sucks, but you're missing out on a few tracks on that one, but not too many. So yeah, speaking of that, stay tuned because we're going to be reviewing G-Sides next. That's right, I'm including the fucking B-Side albums because, fuck it, I can do what I want. So like I said, leave suggestions down there below. Tell me something Gorillaz related that you want me to do, something like a top 10 video, whatever, I don't care. Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll make it happen. Mr. Money 1, 2, 3, 5. I'll see you guys later!